Capturing audio can be one of the trickiest parts on a wedding day. Today I'm going to show you a little audio breakdown for you guys. I'm going to show you what gear I have and how I use it. What's up guys, my name is Garrison. My wife and I are wedding photographers and videographers here in Dallas. So if you're interested in more tips and tricks and knowing more about wedding videography, please consider subscribing. All right, so let's get into it. Let me show you my audio gear and how I use it. So first off is the Rode VideoMic Go II. I absolutely love this thing. I actually got this not too long ago. So this is pretty much living on top of one of our cameras throughout the entire day. I mean, this is just to get cleaner ambient sound of whatever it is we're filming, whether it's the bridal party laughing, I don't know, someone making some jokes, or just maybe just some ambient sound of like the outdoor of the location that we're in. I just like to have this just to get, you know, better audio straight from the camera. I absolutely really love this thing just because of its small compact size. It's so minimal. The less gear that I have to pack in my bag, it's so much better. Another reason why I really love this thing is that I don't have to worry about batteries, charging this thing. I literally just plug this thing into my camera and we're good to go. The second one is actually probably my favorite. It's just the most versatile and it's what I'm using right now. It's the DJI microphone. I got this thing, I think last year, and I've been using it for all my weddings. I use this microphone for the first look, the ceremony, and the reception as well. This system is gonna be really, really helpful, especially if you're filming your subject kind of from a far distance. I use this to mic up the groom and the bride, especially to capture their vows during the ceremony, just making sure that I get a good, clear audio of that. I have a lavalier mic for the groom and the bride. So usually for the groom, I'll just, you know, plug this in straight into the DJI mic, kind of hide it in his coat pocket, and then just clip it on straight to his jacket. And I've never had any issues with that. It's always worked super, super well. Bride can be a little bit trickier, just because obviously with their dresses, there's so many different styles, so many different looks. Sometimes you can't even use it. But usually what we try to do is actually I grab some of this tape, which I believe is moleskin tape, not 100% sure. And I usually just kind of like tape it onto the microphone and just put it right below the bride's chest, and making sure that I can just clip on the DJI microphone and just maybe clip it onto her dress. I love this system because it has two microphones and a receiver that connects directly into my camera, so I don't have to worry about syncing up anything else in post. And another big reason why I love this thing is that it actually has backup recording straight into this little microphone. So I can obviously record it straight into the camera and have its own separate backup recording onto the microphone, just in case, you know, if I'm filming from far away, I kind of like lose signal a little bit, I know that I have a clean backup recording straight to this thing. Last but not least, it is my Zoom H4n Recorder. This thing is a little bit old, but it is solid. I absolutely love this thing. I absolutely love the quality that I get out of this thing. And how I use this is that I actually plug this in straight into the DJ's booth. Make sure to talk to the DJ before you do this. They are not obligated to help you out or give you sound. I would say 90% of the time, they're gonna be okay with it. Just make sure you ask. This is gonna get audio from the DJ system and it's gonna get whatever is coming out of their speakers. So I really love this during the ceremony and the reception. When the officiant is speaking, I make sure that that's plugged in. I make sure to get, you know, clear sound of the officiant. And again, for the reception, for the speeches and toasts.
Covenant of marriage, you are making a pact of lifelong partnership, accountability, and support. Covenant of marriage, you are making a pact of lifelong partnership, accountability, and support.
I feel like it's such a necessity during the reception for the speeches and toasts. That's where I usually get like the best audio, is from the H4n Recorder. And during the reception, whoever is speaking into the microphone, I make sure to clip on this DJI mic onto the microphone itself as a backup. So that way when they pass the microphone along, I'm making sure that I'm getting audio from this thing and from the recorder itself.
They also just needed some time alone, and even though it was 947,000 degrees outside, they would go for a walk and spend time alone. But they also just needed some time alone, and even though it was 947,000 degrees outside, they would go for a walk and spend time alone.
Depending on the DJ's output system, you're probably gonna need a 1/4-inch cable or an XLR cable. I would say make sure to have both of those cables just as backup. Different DJs are gonna have different systems and you're not gonna know which one you're gonna need. All right guys, well that is my audio gear and breakdown. I hope this gives you a little bit more of a peace of mind with audio when going into a wedding. I hope this has been helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next video.